And we'll start with Lovie Smith at Illinois, just 3 wins in year 1. Now, interestingly, they are already done with spring practice, Jerry. They went very early. What do you think of that move?
Well, I like the move in this regard. I like that Lovie's thinking outside the box, and I think that's always good. I don't know that I would do it that way. There's some advantages and disadvantages to doing what Lovie has done. The advantages are, if you get someone hurt in spring practice, they have a longer rehab. Strength coaches love early spring practice because then it's a longer off season for them to get their team, their people in shape and stronger and so on. The downside for me always, and I've had this discussion with my staff every year, the downside for me was I didn't like to lose contact with them so early in the year. I worried about spring behavior and all the things that you worry about young men on college campuses and et cetera. I like the fact that Lovie was second in the West according to Scout. There's more than one recruiting services, but I think he made progress in recruiting. I think he can be a great recruiter if he's set up as the closer. That's harder to do nowadays because unless you get face-to-face with the prospect, you can't close them, right? And if it's someone outside your footprint, but the rule may change, so that may help Lovie. So I think Lovie's done a lot of really good things. He impressed upon me when we were there for tailgate. They've got to be a great evaluating recruiting staff, and I believe that's true. Everybody wants to recruit to 4 and 5s. Lovie doesn't think it's going to happen all that often. We better take the right player. So his classes come later than most. So I think he's off to a good start.
He could be really good with very solid 3-star players as well as as long as you pick the right 3-star player.
And he can tell you, because he told me when we were on campus, how many there are in the NFL. He has the number down. He said to me, there's X amount of 3-stars playing in the NFL. Those are obviously the guys we want to recruit. It's outside the box. It's cool. I think it's good.
And not afraid to go the junior college route either with Dwayne Lawson, the quarterback. It's going to be very interesting to see when he gets in, you know, how that battle plays out with Chase Crouch. But a guy who really looked good physically on tape.
Mike White, JC, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they want to do it quite in the way Mike White. I mean, a little more of an emphasis, I think, than Lovie wants to be. But I hear what you're saying.